Hi, and welcome back to your weekly inspiration with me, your host, Tonya Melendez. Today is June 9th, and we are right in the middle or at the very beginning of Mercury retrograde. You might have seen some computer glitches or little things happening over the weekend. That is why Mercury is in retrograde now until July 1st. So what this means is it's time for you to revisit, refresh, renew, revive, reevaluate, everything in your life. This is a slowing down time, and because it's in Cancer, it's about that nurturing aspect of yourself as well as that family, relationships, and about your intuition. You know, the moon is ruled by, the moon is ruled by Cancer. And so with this retrograde being in Cancer, it's also about really connecting in and trusting your gut, because all of these other things are going to get in the way. And which also leads us to this Friday, the 13th, full moon. So let's talk a little bit more about that in just a moment. But first, as we always start, let's go ahead and take it to prayer. So just breathing in the good breath, filling ourselves, filling our beingness, filling our minds, our bodies, our spirits with the breath of life, the breath of love, the breath of God. It is in this breath, in this life, in this love that I speak this word, knowing right here and now all is divine, all is perfect. I know that my divine intuition guides me, nurtures me, feeds me, supports me, heals me, forgives me, teaches me, and loves me. So I know this divine intuition shows up in my life in a miraculous and beautiful way, as it does for everyone listening. So I bless our week, calling it good, calling it fantastic, calling it fabulous, calling it oh so blessed. I bless our dwellings, including our pets and all those that live with us and within our neighborhoods. I bless our body temples, our minds, our bodies, our spirits, knowing that each and every one of us is filled with the highest, best, miraculous stuff made of the universe. And as I know, as we listen into our body, to our intuition, we are being guided in ways to heal our minds, heal our bodies, and heal our spirits. And I bless our work and what we are here to do, whatever our mission is. I know we are doing it for the highest and best good of ourselves and everyone around us. I know that each of us has a purpose, and each of us is here for purpose. And so I'm just so grateful for this. I bless our bank accounts, our all of our relationships, all of our friends, our families, all of those whom we are connected to in all directions of time and space. For this divine blessing, for this divine prayer, I am so grateful. I release these words knowing all is well in our lives. I know our intuition guides us exactly where we need to be, exactly when we need to be, and how we need to be. So I get out of the way knowing that God is in the steps that we are guided to take. And so God is also in the providing to take those steps. So I release it all knowing all is so good, so wonderful, so fabulous, and so fantastic. I let it be, and so it is. Okay, so today's cards, what I decided to use, because you know how I feel about the full moon, so I'm going to give us a little bit of a reading from the romance cards. That will be our mantra for this week, and then our favorite for the full moon is the goddess guidance, as well as our tarot reading. So what I was saying about the planetary energy, with this full moon falling on, of course, Friday the 13th, it's also in Sagittarius, which is also a very spiritual sign. So again, this is about connecting into your spiritual connection, but also reevaluating anything that you feel needs to be re-looked at, revisited, reevaluated, all those wonderful things. Allow yourself this time, now until July 1st, to really do that. And I will again be guiding you through what it looks like for you. So make sure this for Friday, set some intentions. What you set on a full moon allows you to manifest in the next full moon, which is only a 28-day cycle. So give yourself something very tangible that you can create in your life in 28 days. And also allow yourself to know that you absolutely deserve it. So if you are having any questions or any wondering, how do you do that? How do you work with the moon and manifestations? I'll tell you very soon how you can take my Intuition 101 summer class. But let's get to the cards. So like I said, our mantra today is going to come for the romance cards. So as I'm shuffling, I know that the right and perfect answer for romance, it's summer. It's time for summer loving. It's time for all of us to be at our absolute best. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the deck, and something told me to flip it up. All right, so the first one, okay, this is excellent. This is a doozy. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So, summertime, keep an open mind. I love that we got that. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So, wow, okay. I like that because it allows us to open up to the possibilities. Because if we put ourselves in that box of limitation of what our expectations are, we miss out on some amazing opportunities to meet some wonderful people. So open your limitations, dwell in the possibilities of finding and really nurturing and creating a loving relationship with the type of person that you really want to be with. And it might be out of your norm. So keep an open mind. I'm so glad we got that card. I'm feeling like a little fuzzy is on my nose, or the fairies are playing with me, getting my attention. So let's see what the goddesses have to say. Okay. All right, so the first one we get is Hathor. I love Hathor, and what it says here is allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and abilities to give to others. So allow yourself to receive. This is a time of, again, receiving, but also a time of planting those seeds. And whenever you plant a seed, remember you have to water it. You don't have to drown it. You just have to water it. So once you set it, then forget it. But be open to receiving that which you want to manifest. That's why I said 28-day cycle. And if you want to really learn more about that, I'll tell you more, like I said, at the end about my summer session of intuitive training, which is the Intuition 101. And then the next card we get is Mawa, Mother Earth. You are called to help with environmentalism. Well, what I feel for this as well, as a lot of us often do here in the United States, is travel. She's got the earth. We've got the whole world in our hand. Again, allow yourself to see the possibilities, not the limitations. Really allow yourself to spread your wings, look beyond your borders. Even if you go to the next town or the next state, allow yourself to be on a mini vacation. Allow yourself to be a tourist, even in your own town. Explore another side of town, or explore things that you've always wanted to do and not do. But this is about, again, opening your mind, opening your, opening that comfort zone, allowing things to come in. And then think of Bridget, the bold and beautiful Bridget. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. I love that we got this. So again, this is about honoring and staying in integrity with yourself and not letting anything move you from that. Again, that's walking your talk, owning your power, and taking responsibility for yourself, because you alone are responsible for your happiness, for your joy, for your prosperity. When you are in co-creation with the divine, then you know that you are, again, like I said, I always say, God is in the steps you are guided to take. The devil is in the details. That's my favorite Tonyaism, because the devil is the questions, how, when, what, all those questions, the worries, the doubt, and the fear. Don't back down. Trust that you are being guided there. And again, this is about connecting into that divine intuition, what you know is right, what you feel is right. Don't let anything or anyone shake that or take that from you. So if this is a time for your passionate new beginning, let it be. Let it come out. Let it come out and play. This is your time to shine, beloved. This full moon, again, in Sagittarius, is really all about connecting to that spiritual self. And that's why we're having this retrograde as well. So pay attention to how you feel this week. What are your energy levels? What are you feeling gut in your gut, in your solar plexus. And again, if you want to find out a little bit more, everything will be on my website. You can check it out at www.tarotlifecoach.com. I will be posting all the things about the class, but of course the video people, you're always the first to know. So I will be telling you about that. And because this is a video, I wanted to also let you know I will be doing a teleseminar on Friday the 13th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because I want to be able to include all my international friends. So it will be at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will make sure to record it this time, so there will be a replay available for Saturday. That way, if you want to sign up for the class, you can get some details, hear some of the questions and the things that we'll be discussing, as well as getting some really great intuitive exercises to get you started on really developing your intuition this summer. So I've already spread the cards and they have spoken. Okay. So we've got some interesting cards. We've got a repeat here of number 5. So the first card we get is 5 of Cups. Again, this is looking at the spilt milk. Look at the blessings that are still above you. So this is saying find the blessings in your current situation. Not how you're going to do this and when is this going to happen, but find the blessing in your current situation, because if you keep looking backwards, you can't see the blessings that are in front of you. And that's what this card is telling me. Cups represent emotions and feelings. So again, with the open mind, with the romance card. So let's say you've been hurt in a relationship before. Who of us have not had a broken heart? But if you keep dwelling on that, you're not allowing yourself to open to the possibilities of love that's right in front of you. So that's what this card is telling me. And then we get Justice. Again, this is about standing firm, standing in your integrity. But more than that, this is really about standing in your truth, standing in your power, standing in your divinity, and listening to the guru inside of you, because all of us have an inner guru, and that is our intuition. And so this card is really also about that balance, moderation, all things in moderation, taking it slow. Remember, we are in a retrograde, so that's a slowing down kind of period, reevaluating, reassessing, refreshing, and renewing. So check this out as well. Again, tap into what it is, whatever, when I'm saying something, where are you feeling? Where do you, where's your mind going with the things that I'm saying? Because those are triggers for a reason. And then the last card we get is the 5 of Swords. So there's our repeater, number 5. And I'm sorry, my angel number book is a little bit out of reach for me right now. Otherwise, I would go and get it, because I know that there's a reason that we're getting that 5. And again, I feel it's that balance in between. We're in between, we've mastered from 1 to 4, and now we're about to go on to number 6. But are we ready, fully aligned and allowing and accepting what is? So swords, we know, represent air and thought. So again, he's carrying 2 swords and there's 3 laying down. So again, lay down your old ways of thinking and allow yourself to step into a new way of thinking and a new way of looking at things. Sorry, got a little wind gust here. I'm sitting outside today. And so again, mind your mind. Be very aware of what you are thinking this week, because with this full moon, what you think about, you bring about. My favorite quote from Reverend Michael Beckwith: we don't realize how quickly we manifest things. Every word that we say, every action we take, it tells the universe something, either yes or no, cause, effect, all of these things. It's the law of circulation. It's the law of attraction. Like attracts like. So we've got some really powerful energy around us this week with this Mercury retrograde and this full moon, as well as it's Friday the 13th, our first one of the year. And I know it's had a lot of interesting information, but 13 is actually a very lucky number. I don't know where. I guess I should do some research to find out how it got its bad rep. But I have to say, I feel that 13 is actually a very lucky number. Here in the United States, we scare ourselves into so many interesting things. But now it's time to scare ourselves out of it. Let's just walk ourselves right out of that fear, kind of mindset, which leads me right to the summer session of Into You intuitive trading. So what I'm looking at is having a long-term program, class for really helping you tap into that inner guru, really helping you get into the nitty-gritty of your intuition, using the moon to manifest. Also, the chakra system will also be that spiritual guidance from angels, from ascended masters, from passed on loved ones. We'll also be looking at clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairsedence, and clairvoyance. I know there's 4 clairs, so we'll be looking at all these different pieces, getting these basics down before we go into the fall session of intuition and psychic development. So if you are interested in learning from me, I would be so grateful to have you as a student in my summer sessions. I will be doing these live and in my home, as well here in South Florida, as well as online. So you get to decide if you live in the South Florida area, if you want to come and hang out with me for a couple of hours on a Thursday afternoon, or a Thursday evening, you can do that, or we can definitely do it by Google Hangout. So I'm really looking forward to really getting this program started. So if you're really wanting to develop your your psychic muscle, this is the place, the time to do it while your mind is relaxed, the kids are out of school. Now it's time for you to take a class and do something you want. And the cool thing about this is I'm really going to be making it a very spiritually minded intuitive training. You know, I'm calling these divine downloads because each of us has this divine spark, this flame, this inner guru, and it's time that we connect to it so you can learn how to manifest the things that you want in your life, and not just, you know, material things, but that peace, that happiness, that joy, that, you know, knowing things that you need to do for yourself and for those around you as well. That's what intuition is really the inner guidance for, is to really help you turn on, channel you. And that's why I call it Into You, because it's really about connecting deeper within you. And hey, why not learn from me? You know, not to toot my own horn, but back in 2012, I was in the International Psychic Challenge and was a top 3 finalist in the world. So I do know a little bit. You know, I am a published author. If you'd like to check out my book, The Happy Healing Handbook, I would love, love, love for you to read it. And so all these different parts of me, you know, I'm a teacher, I'm a writer, I'm a coach. And these things are things, this is a part of my mission, is to help you be your best and most amazing self, using all of your gifts, all of your talents, and all of what the universe has in store for you in a beautiful and loving way. So if you are interested, of course my YouTube viewers get this everything first. Please check out my website at www.tarotlifecoach.com. And again, because you guys are here first, you get to hear the messages first, so I might not have it up in time. So if you'd like, if you're interested and say, yes, I want to sign up for this right away, it will be a weekly assignment, because your intuition is always shifting and growing, and we really want to manifest this, you know, and use the power of the moon cycle. So we will have a teleseminar on Friday the 13th at 2 p.m. Eastern. Again, I have not posted this anywhere yet, but if you want to sign up and know that this is for you, send me an email right away, tarotlifecoach@gmail.com. All the classes are only $20 a week. And if you sign up today, because you are my YouTube viewers, you will get a $5 off. So that means $15 a class. And we will meet for an hour and a half every Thursday. I haven't figured out the time yet, because I really want to make it also for my international students. But we will either record it, or you can again come here live. So again, I'm so grateful to keep doing what I'm doing, rolling and moving forward, so I can be the best teacher, the best healer, the best person I can be, doing the work that I love, so you can do that as well. So I feel like I've talked enough. Happy full moon week. Trust your intuition all week long. Those intuitive hits, that guidance that you're feeling is absolutely the truth. So all you have to do is trust it. So beloveds, until next week, know you are love, you are light, you fill my heart, and I hope that I filled yours today. No, I'm just so grateful, so blessed. Till next week, everybody, peace and blessings.